Our challenge, and that of the others, is to regain that of the world in total harmony and unity, that each man be of one throughout all lands. And by this the light and of the sound and of the energy of the being, once the knowledge is begun and the work has started, what was once the past again can be. And once the first step is taken, there is no turning back. The doorway that opens leads to that of the light and the unity of all. And that of Lunyana and that of the others the council. To them the life and the joys are somewhat playful for the nature of your land, for they do not see that of a challenge upon your world, only that of sadness and of pain. For as they reach out and become close to one or another in some way by each moment, the tears of sorrow fill their being. For man says much and does little, and the little that he does do does more harm than good. And in this harm the words are changed and the meaning forgotten. And once again, and by the millions, it was given to that of the world to understand that of each other, first from within oneself. And as these days did change, and the past is long forgotten, it is no wonder that we reach out in remembrance of the days long gone, and so do that of the others. For there are times, by that of the mind of man, and by that of our involvement, and that of Brian, and of others, has indeed brought to us many mysteries and much hardship. For once we spoke in all tongues and in the level of all minds throughout the world. Though the importance of this we tried to stress, those of your world asked differently, so that they would have the knowledge and the wisdom in a more simpler term. By this was given, and in the knowledge and in the wisdom, by yet what has man done indeed, to the one step of the total understanding of his own being, by that was offered. No, it is not that of one man's task, for that of Brian is only that of one. It is by the unity of several, both now and of the past, and of the days to come. By this, and of Qumran, and of our coming. Our challenge then will be, who will go on after we are gone? For as our life draws to an end, we do indeed believe the knowledge of our forefathers, brought to us by that of the center of the universe, and he who is above all things, in your term God, the Supreme One. In this the Creator of all time past, and of all doorways yet to be explored. There is no beginning, and there is no end. For indeed the word one is indeed now. And by that, the space about each man is the wisdom of tomorrow. Let him study well his own being, and by that of the belt of enlightenment and harmony that can be brought forth in any term, in any form, as expressed by one individual. As he reaches outward, it is indeed most logical that he will reach backwards to those who are behind. For those that do, the unity of the seven seals will be theirs. But in the gift, the sadness, and the challenge truly lies in those who would misuse the wisdom. It was once said the love of knowledge and wisdom is beyond all means the greatest gift upon the world. But wisdom and knowledge is not only for good. It can destroy and it can create. What one has created, and that of the center of the universe, man since his beginning has sought to destroy. In our coming, oh yet by a few, of those who reached out to us as we reached out to them. They indeed are aware of the greater being of their self and of the world about. And that is our contentment. And in this, again, and as for the others, to touch the hearts of all in many ways, in many times, we have, as has those of the others of the Council, and of those of universal brotherhood, and by the center of the universe himself. For all things are one, and all is now. By that, the bonds of time are endless.